everyone. Our guest for today is Mr. Danny Thomas, the creative head of an advertising agency, a published poet, an aspiring stand-up comedian, and a sneaker lover. While Mr. Thomas might not consider himself a traditional sneakerhead, but his passion for sneakers is undeniable. If he likes the sneakers, he wants it. So, Mr. Danny, let's start with the conversation. So, what was the first pair of sneakers you ever bought, and why did you choose them?
This is a little funny in terms of it was not a branded one. And so basically in Catholics, there's something called as the Holy Communion, and we have to wear a suit and stuff. But I had seen these red sneakers, which I wanted to wear for that. And I mean, with suit, it's always blue leather shoes, black leather shoes that go or fit well. But then I had this huge argument with my family, and they agreed to these red pair of sneakers, and that's that first pair that I'd wanted for a long time. So there are photographs of me in a brown suit with a pair of red sneakers. So that's the first one that was, and that's when the whole love affair with the sneakers started.
What do you think about the increase of the sneaker hype?
I don't think it's a hype. It's more of shoes. I think it's a form of expression. So everybody wants to express themselves in the way that they feel comfortable. So it's like your tattoo. So the colors that you use, the style that you use, of course, your shirts and your jeans can help you express, but the shoes just help you stand out in the whole thing. So what I think is more than the hype, it's more of people coming out finally and saying, hey, I'm comfortable wearing this. Otherwise, it was more of, black shoes or these shoes that I fit in with the crowd. So I would not say hype, but I think it's a movement going towards people expressing themselves better.
What do you look for in a pair for sneakers when buying?
Uh, I'm more like an Anil Kapoor when it comes to sneakers. It has to be jackass. It has to be out there, It because maybe I would be sober in my t-shirts and in my jeans, but when you look down, it is like, oh my God, what is it?
To get a pair of shoe or sneakers, or what is the craziest thing you would just do to get a pair of shoes?
So, like I was saying, after the red sneaker episode, my parents were a little hesitant about buying more sneakers for me. So, and I saw this pair of sneakers on my friend's feet, and which I fell in love with. And, that's when I said, I think I can trade mine. If you like any of mine, you can take mine and I can trade yours. So I had to actually cajole him, convince him, and tell him how good he looked in that at that point in time. And then he reluctantly agreed. And then we exchanged, but it was very short-lived because 2 days later, when his parents realized that this has happened, they came home and they took it back.
If you had to pick three favorites from your collection, what would it be?
Question: I have a Nike Dunk Low, which is great, which I love. There's a Mizuno which I've got, which again is there. Then of course I have an all-time favorite, which is the Air Jordan, which is again there. I think there is a New Balance 574, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm currently wearing that itself. So that is also there. So these are some of the basic ones, and the Adidas Stan Smith is of course the classic. That is, it goes with everything, and it's just comfortable. So that's one of my favorites, just to slip in and get out.
Have you traveled somewhere to get one of your favorite pairs?
No, not just to buy a pair of sneakers, but if I'm going to a country, I just go through the website of that country or the stores there and see what is there. Like, for example, now I'll be coming to Delhi maybe in the mid of June. So there's Courtside. So I might be looking at customizing a pair of sneakers that I have. So I'll go there, get my sneakers from here, go there and customize that. So Courtside is where I would be probably looking at going when I come to Delhi.